pteranodon. No. Alright, so just ignore my previous voice recording. You know, it wasn't exactly the best, except Dino Dude insisted that I keep it in. But anyways, I am playing Pteranodon at this very moment. This is a new thing I'm trying. It's going to be a complete voiceover, pretty much. It won't be just, I mean, if I do it with somebody else, there will be live audio and all that stuff from the actual video, but I really hope that you do, in fact, enjoy. Future me will now take over. Alright, here we can see a lone little pteranodon venturing its way into Highlands Lake. Now this pteranodon was abandoned and left alone to die, except it found a way to survive. Will it make it? Or will it die? Who knows? We'll have to find out. Alright. So here, I'm at the lake right now. And I am probably just going to see if I can find any fish and maybe move on to the swamps or a river. I'm not entirely sure. As the young pteranodon makes its way through the lake, it decides it must find food. So it starts scanning the fish jumping out of the water. It goes in for a second try. It fails. It now does a big loop and successfully lands on a tree without capturing any fish. It is starting to get a little hungry, but it must regain its stamina to try again safely. It prepares. It waits. Hopefully, it gets some fish soon. Pteranodon will now attempt to get some fish. Here it goes. And it was successful. This pteranodon will be eating well tonight. Although nature has other plans for this pteranodon. Pterodactylus decide to chase it until it eventually decides to drop its fish because it is unable to outrun the pterodactylus. And by that, it loses most of its stamina and doesn't have any fish to eat. The pteranodon will now fly back to the lake and try again. Oh my god, I can't keep doing this. Honestly, instead of doing this calm voiceover pretending like this pteranodon isn't me, instead, I'm just gonna say it is me. After all, this is just an experiment, which is why I played as something like a pteranodon and not a Deinosuchus. Yes, So I did decide to catch a fish here, which I was successful. And I knew that and then I realized, oh wait, I'm not large enough to eat the fish whole. So I landed, then I decided to eat the fish as much as I could. Yay. Anyways, so, let me know if you think this is better or live audio is better. Because honestly, I do not care. It's just that for me, I can probably get more stuff to you if it's like this. You know, if I do play with other people, it'll be more live audio from the actual footage. It wouldn't just be a muted mic and me doing this. Alright, so I was just flying around, saw a deer, thought, if there were any carnivores around, that deer would probably be dead. Then I started drinking, and I ended up spotting what I believe to be a dilo in the distance. And I sat there drinking still, but I couldn't see it anymore, so I just ended up flying away because I thought, what if he doesn't see the deer and just goes straight for me? So I decided to just fly off because getting full of water is not worth being dilo food at all. So my plan here was to get another fish and then migrate, except the fish spawn seem to have disappeared here. I was thinking to myself, yeah, might be able to survive. And while I'm flying around here looking for fish, I also saw this log, which is a pretty neat drinking spot. And I thought, hey, if I can fit behind this log, hopefully the Deinosuchus, which I knew was in the lake because I had seen it previously, hopefully didn't see me land here. And the issue is other dinos knew to drink there as well, so I didn't really want to sit around for very long. And yeah, I decided to fly away, and I ended up flying to the other side of the lake, where I get to witness a battle. And I was pretty happy that I got to witness a battle because I was bored, I'm not gonna lie. Pteranodon can be pretty boring sometimes, although, to be honest, all creatures can be pretty boring. But since I'm a PT, I got to just fly around, broadcast like a normal PT, and watch this dilo try and take on a dibble. Honestly, I believe that they should probably add Allosaurus soon, because they have a 3-ton herbivore. Okay, yeah, yeah, yeah. So I'm not exactly the best at landing on trees, even though I do everything correctly. And got it. Let's go. These guys were fighting for quite a while. I never just actually stuck around to see who won, because I just didn't want to. It'd be pretty boring just watching a fight happening in the distance. If I had stamina, I would probably be right above it. So at this point, I decide to just fly away and find a new hunting area for me to find fish. And yeah, my main goal was, when I was normally people cut out mistakes like that, but I'm keeping it authentic. Anyway, so I arrive at the river, and my main goal was still in my head, which my main goal is to go to the beach that connects West Access and South Plains and pick off small creatures like pteranodons or whatever, or juvie creatures that run along the beach, because there is no cover from pteranodons there. The only reason why I wanted to do that is because it happened to me a while ago. Also, is it just me, or did they increase the spawns on AI? I saw something in the official Discord about AI. Maybe they increased the spawns. Hopefully. I haven't actually played any carnivore yet, other than pteranodon since then. I actually haven't played the Isle since that announcement was made. So, good for me, I guess. Yeah. Alright. So here I see that I'm low on stamina, and I actually forgot what I do here because my memory isn't the greatest. Yeah, I think I actually go and land on top of that rock. Well, no, I land on that tree and I see Deinosuchus in the water. Yeah. Since I saw the Deinosuchus there, I obviously did not want to fall, so I was very cautious when it came to the Deinosuchus. So I did decide to slow down at the correct time when you're supposed to slow down, rather than just bashing my face into the tree. So that's cool. And well, I ate this fish, which I ended up being rotten, so I vomited, and I was pretty annoyed. And then I assumed that that fish that I found belonged to that Hera, because it came up there and tried to attack me, or at least I assume it tried to attack me, but I got away. Yeah, I also, this is like a few minutes after I decided to go to the swamp there, but does Pteranodon like have really fast vomit sickness healing? Because yeah. Anyways, so here I decided to go watch Dino Dude while I was growing. You should go subscribe to Dino Dude, even though he uploads twice every 11 months. So yay! Yeah, I don't know why I made this part so long. Okay, it's about the end on the timeline. Yay! Okay, so here I decided to land for a drink, and oh my god, whenever I took a drink in the swamp, I was always terrified that a dino would just jump out at me. So I believe even like a small dino could easily grab me. And well, for those of you who might be new to the Isle or just simply didn't know, Deinosuchus spawn in the swamp. And it's not very fun when you've spent a bunch of time playing and then a Deinosuchus jumps out of the water and gobbles you up. Not very fun at all. But I managed to get a drink without any inconveniences. And the next morning I go out looking for some fish, because I want to top up before making my way to South Plains so I can get some stamina. And hopefully, yeah, just get some stam and then go hunt juvies. Which will hopefully be very, very fun. I mean, who knows if I even find a juvie, to be honest. For all I know, I could get there and starve to death. Well, actually, I know what happens. Because I'm future me. That's possible. You know, time travel. That's what this is. And, I also noticed that there's, like, one area where when I look at it, it, like, lags me out. And I was worried that there was a giant mega herd, so I didn't go over there. And later on this day, I did end up finding a fish. And I decided to head off to South Plains to prepare. And if you see me doing a bit of camera angle work, I was trying to figure out what I wanted the thumbnail to look like, which you know what I ended up with. Probably used replay mode, since I actually remembered to turn it on this time. But anyways, I made my way through the trees, you know, looking down at myself. If this is pretty good skin, just let me know if you want to know the skin code. I might put it in the comments or the description after the video is posted. Anyways, I made my way to South Plains, and I was no stupid person. I did not land in a tree on the side that has all the Herreras on it, because that would just be a stupid idea with this little stamina. So I decided to go to the other side of South Plains and do the smartest thing I think I've ever done. And that was land incorrectly in South Plains. And bonk. I was holding right click and holding Z, just so you're aware. And then I try to land on this tree, and it doesn't work. And then I face plant into the ground. And guys, you might be wondering, what about the juvie hunting? There's only a few seconds left on the video. Well, guess what? You're just gonna have to wait for part 2. That's right. I baited you. This is part 1. You probably didn't read the title. So, good luck on preparing yourself for part 2. Bye bye. Please ignore the fact that all the music in this video is just the same track on repeat. Thank you.